6:36 right now. A new study is shedding light on the impact of Senate Bill 17, the Texas law banning diversity, equity, and inclusion offices at state universities. The Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board released its inaugural study over the weekend. Now, state lawmakers passed SB17 back in 2023, forcing universities to close DEI offices and lay off staff. Data in the study is limited, with stats only coming from 2022 and 2023, but it will be the baseline for future studies. Daniel Perot is digging into the data and tells us which students the study says are now lagging behind.
In its inaugural report, the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board highlighted gaps in gender and race related to student success.
If we're seeing a gap, how is taking away support going to help that?
Emily Witt with the Texas Freedom Network says they're glad to have this baseline data.
Now that we've eliminated those support systems, we really expect that we'll see that data only get worse.
The study shows female students graduate at higher rates than male students. The gap is deeper with African American students. According to the study, 29% graduated in 4 years, compared to 53% of white students and 64% of Asian students. And when it comes to grade point average, slightly more female students had above a 2.0 GPA at four-year colleges. African American students are at 77%, outpaced by Asian students at 93% and white students at 91%. Witt says the data shows how important DEI programs and offices are.
I think the data from this report already shows us that there's a lot of work to be done to make sure that students of color, students from Black communities, really need to have community and connection on college campuses.
Supporters of the bill say the study shows African American students lagged behind and DEI programs were not working to begin with. Witt disagrees.
We're an incredibly diverse state, and we need to be able to train students from diverse backgrounds to thrive and build careers here.
The board plans to put out a new study on the impact of the bill every 2 years. For a more granular analysis, the study's authors say they want to further examine the interaction between gender and race and student success.